I just referred to you as a dog hunting for a bone, and you're stabby because you couldn't find it, and you're stabby, but it's rather entertaining for me.
I don't like it when I have a taste of blood and I can't get from it. I really don't like it. I am a researcher by nature.
Yep.
And not getting the information I need and that I'm looking for makes me irritated. I have a headache right now because I couldn't find what I was looking for.
But the pie is helping. It's gone. Pie was kind of helping, wasn't it? Okay. She makes me giggle. I shall take your plate for you, madam.
Yes, please, thank you.
You're very welcome. I had planned on doing a video earlier, but she was on a mission and we weren't going to get that on video, so. Wasn't planning on doing shenanigans. This light. It's bright light. Bright light. Smoke light. It's gremlins.
Okay.
How do you not know gremlins?
I have never seen Gremlins. I know of the movie. I've seen snippets. I've seen trailers. I have not seen the entire. Don't judge me.
She's never.
Don't judge me, you dirty whore.
Gremlins, you guys.
Don't judge me.
How we've managed to be friends for almost 30 years and she hasn't seen Gremlins. I'm just teasing her.
There's that information for you.
Oh.
Anybody else need me to look anything up for them?
Thanks for writing that.
I'm
Appreciate that.
rusty, but I can always pull through when certain websites work properly.
I'm gonna come over on that side, so we're on
Oh,
one.
so I need to get out of all of the websites that I've been looking at. Okay. Goodbye, Pornhub. Goodbye, clown porn. Goodbye. No, I'm just kidding.
As far as you know, no, that's not. Nope.
No.
Hard pass. Thanks.
No.
This girl's not built that way. Thank you very much. I need something to prop this up on. I really need to get a phone stand is what I really need to do.
Yeah,
I really need to throw that box away. It's my old ironing board. I bought a new one from work. It's a giant one.
Oh, okay.
And I just haven't gotten down to the dumpster to toss it. Or Goodwill.
Okay.
I guess I could donate it. But I really need to get a phone holder so that I don't have to. Where's my Kindle? Maybe that'll work better. Maybe we'll just go.
Get a wide mouth glass or a mug.
No, I'll figure it out. I'll Jimmy rig it. Engineer brain. I'll be right back.
One thing that we can ask for, if you have been
Spreads
to
love.
some sort,
What?
if you have been to some sort of retreat or commune or an ashram, is that how it's pronounced? Anything along those lines, where you've been able to meditate and focus on yourself for a little while, we want to know where it's at and where to go, because
Yes, because we gotta do our research.
yeah, so yeah. My eye is wonky tonight. I think that's part of it too.
Is that from staring at the computer screen?
It's from looking at my phone without my glasses on.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you're looking straight
What's
at
up?
me.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Usually I'm like,
She literally has a wonky eye.
I do have a wonky eye.
This is not sitting up the way I wanted to. It tilted up really nicely from when I was standing. However, un momento, por favor. If I accidentally...
Of course you did.
Will you hold that for me?
I will be happy to hold that for
Move
you.
your mouth. Hey, that's better. Why don't we just do that?
I don't know.
Can I turn that off?
Sure.
I don't need this. I know you like light.
No, this is fine. I'm not doing research anymore.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl.
There. This is what we're used to.
Yep.
This is what we're used to. I had talked about earlier that maybe we were going to do a live, which I'm not fond of. Just for us. Other people who do lives always have, important people.
Yeah.
they get, you know, all these people that follow them, and they have a ton of viewers and whatever, and we're just two.
We would do live and get like 1 viewer.
We're just 2 chicks that just talk and go off on tangents, and sometimes talk about poignant things, and sometimes we're laughing about my brother getting a sock for Christmas for like 10 minutes.
God, that was hilarious.
It's so funny.
I don't want to laugh too hard though, because I don't want my headache to come back.
It's still, ow, that's still funny.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Oh, I just got a cramp on my side. I was bent over as I was laughing. Now there's a cramp inside. Cramp! Cramp! I got the cramp! Yo! What was I singing? Oh, live. But, yeah, so, like, 1 viewer's not going to do anything, because I was really hoping that we could get some people on, and we could talk about some stuff and do some deep diving stuff and offer some advice.
I can't always be the victim.
To anybody who might need it, or just have a listening ear to somebody who needs to vent. But I just didn't think that anybody would actually hop on our lives. So they love us at like 4 in the morning or like 10 in the morning when they can watch it.
Yes.
While they're eating breakfast or something.
But 1 a.m. on a Sunday night, not
most
probably
people
so
are
much.
asleep, getting ready for a new work day.
Yeah.
Sunday and Monday are my weekend days off, but only for this week, because then next week dance starts up.
I have no life, so
I can't complain.
Any of my nights are late most of the time.
Studios. We'll see if I have one next year. Yeah.
Let's not think about that.
Well, I won't. It's going to be whatever it's going to be. God's going to do whatever He's going to do, and it's just going to be the way it is. And if freaking owner of the freaking gym would stop freaking.
What are you doing to my computer?
If he'd keep his hands to himself and stop. Anyway. Can't talk about that any more than I already have. I did go into an explanation about what's happening from the gym downstairs from my studio and why it's sucking my business away. Completely like a vacuum, just sucked it out. But I did it on the live and that disappeared. So
unless someone saved it.
Nobody's gonna save my stuff.
Okay.
Who saves my stuff? Nobody.
Yeah, probably.
That I know. I don't know. Anyway, our spirits are. I'm fine. This one here,
I'm fine.
She's fine. She's just tired.
I'm worn out. Like, I'm just beat.
There's
emotionally, like I'm just kind of here for the ambiance and the noise bouncing off of me to create different sounds. Yeah, I don't know what I just said.
It doesn't matter. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't matter if we make sense. I keep looking at the wrong place. I keep trying to look at myself, and that doesn't work. Because
no, you gotta look over here.
I know, because that's where the camera is. I get it.
Oh,
I get it.
Right there.
But it's just hard, because I'm trying to... I'm camera aware most of the time.
You are. You're very good about being camera aware.
Most of the time.
Yeah. I don't like eye contact, so I just look all over.
What?
Uh-huh. It's pretty much me.
It is not. It's me. Me. Yeah, so the deep dive earlier, I was making dinner for us. And, well, first I was doing the dishes, because that was driving me crazy.
She made cheese-it chicken.
I did make cheese-it chicken. If you don't know what cheese-it chicken is, kids, you're missing out.
Yep. Scroll through her blog somewhere, because it's in there. It's where I have to get it every time I go to make it.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It's in my Music and Musings in the AM blog. And there's a reason that I titled it Music and Musings in the AM. Get it?
I get it.
In the morning. In Anne Marie. See what I did there? I do that a lot.
I see what you did there.
Anagrams, I do that a lot. We were talking about possibly naming our retreat an anagram, and I said I do that. Like my dance studio is AMS Dance Collective, which actually stands for Artists Moving Through Sound. The through is silent. No, I don't know. The T doesn't tell you that. Or AMS or my initials, Anne Marie Schuler. So there's that. And she just looked at me because I did another anagram and I did the wording for the anagram, and I don't think she spelled it in her head when I did it, when I walked away. I said, I love anagrams. Take, for instance, the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the endurance of Atlas, the power of Zeus, the fighting abilities of Achilles, and the speed of Mercury. And she didn't.
I still haven't. I'm not putting it together.
I'm gonna do it one more time. Yeah.
Just tell me, because I can't. My
you
brain.
Can't spell?
No.
Shazam!
Very nice. I was putting the O's in there. That's where I was getting screwed up.
Oh.
I'm like som, zom, sham, ham.
Where's that?
Because I was putting the O's in there.
Wisdom of Solomon.
That makes sense.
I know my anagram. I know that anagram. Shazam! Shazam! Or Captain Sparkle Fingers. That one's my favorite. Big Red Cheese is pretty good though too. Kiss me like you miss me, Red. That's Deadpool. But it still applies.
I want to see Shazam.
You haven't seen it?
No.
I own it. We'll watch it tomorrow.
Sweet. We can do that.
I got the digital copy, so it doesn't have the cool behind the scenes stuff, but you can find all that stuff on the webs.
No.
So I don't really need the behind the scenes stuff.
See, this is why I don't do videos, because I'm like, nah.
It's alright. We'll cut this short. It's 5 minutes short. No, it's not, because I still have more that I have to attach to it. We could cut out a big chunk of it, though.
We could.
We could just do this part and cut out the chunk of the shiatsu. I don't know. I'll edit it in a minute. We'll figure it out. But maybe we'll do poolside chat tomorrow.
That would be cool.
It'll be in the morning, so people will be at work. It won't, so we won't do a live for sure. But hey, if you're watching this video and you've got some questions or you want some advice on anything, tweet at Dance in the AM. Get it? Again, dance in the morning or dance in the Anne Marie, in the world of Anne Marie, because dancing in, that would just be, or at
OU bad. OUBAD.
How does Donnie say it? Oh, you bad.
Oh, you bad.
That's what it is. Do you still have that ringtone?
I do. It's not on my phone, but it's on my computer.
What the F?
Yep. It's from the Valentine back rub. 10 years ago?
Jeez, it's been 10 years.
It had to have been. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you bad. Which he still says the same way. When he came to Des Moines for the Wahlburgers opening, I was in the front row on the opposite side of the stage, and he was coming up the steps on the back side. And he was waiting for his introduction, and he looked over and he saw me, and he's like, oh, you bad.
Did he say it at the concert?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. I can't remember. The concert is such a blur. All I know is
that you got to go to the Wahlburgers opening, though.
That was so cool. That was really, really cool.
I'm supposed to do one in Carmel, which is like 15 minutes away from here. They're building one. Well,
Sweet.
it's supposed to be. I don't know.
Sweet. She's so high energy, and I'm so not.
It really doesn't matter what time of the day. Actually, I take it back. It does. Between the hours of 3 p.m. and 5 p.m., not so great for me.
Really?
Yeah. Most people are like, you're either a morning person or you're a night owl. Mm-hmm. I am both ends of the spectrum.
So the middle of the day is when you kind of zone out. Gotcha.
It's the ambidextrous brain that keeps firing on all cylinders. And then it like grinds together about 3 o'clock. And I'm like, whoo, I need something.
Don't we all?
Like coffee. Not usually about 3 o'clock, but I just need either to sit down or something. And if I've forgotten to eat by then, that's not good.
Yeah.
I don't get crabby if I get tired.
Oh, God, I do.
I get crabby, and she can attest to this too. I get crabby if I forget to eat. Not if I forget to eat, because if I wait too long to eat. If I know that I'm hungry and I go past it and get involved in something else and get pulled, this one is not pleasant to be around. She knows from New York City when that happened.
It's one of the few fights we've had. That was not a pretty day. Yes. And I was crabby because I was tired.
She was tired.
So we ate, and then we went back to Sherry's and took a nap, and by 4 o'clock that afternoon, we were fine.
I missed that brownstone. Sherry would always make fun of us because we would be up in her loft sleeping.
Loft? It was like an attic. It was so
it was
up there.
But it was open.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like
it wasn't like a tiny little box.
No,
it was
gorgeous. A little loft.
It had a little fireplace and a little balcony door and very cute little area.
And I miss
up
those
in Harlem.
that picture of me in that hat. Do you have it?
I do have it. I don't have it on my phone.
Hold that for that.
But I do have it. Let's see what I can find. Did I tell you that Nate bought a hat like that?
He did?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
I gotta put it on for full effect.
Oh, full effect. That's what we need. Full effect, Anne-Marie.
Full effect, Anne-Marie. You are jealous of this hat.
That hat. I have a picture of you trying one on in Target before we went to New York.
Yeah.
And I was like, you have to get that hat off your head. And she was being silly, pretending that she was going to buy it. So then we're in New York. She doesn't buy it. We're in New York, and our multi-talented, amazing friend Todd pulls this out and he says, here, you need this, and gives it to her. So Nanook of the North here now has the Eskimo cap.
I have 2 of them actually because Sherry gave me one.
Sherry gave you one?
Yeah, it came in that kit that she gave me, my winter.
Oh, cool.
Winter survival kit. She gave me a winter
Very
survival
cool.
kit. It had a snowball maker, like Elf.
Uh-huh. That's right. I remember that.
I still have the kit, but I have one of these hats in there. But this one's the one that Todd gave me, and there's a picture of me in the loft wearing it. To bed.
I've got to find it. You just keep talking, and I'll just keep looking.
This hat is the ish, though. Lumpy!
When Lumpy was just a puppy!
And Donnie, and then my favorite jacket.
Yes.
Oh, we should post that picture. Miss New York. Freaking Miss New York.
5 years since I've been there.
It's only been 2 for me.
Do you realize, I don't think I told you, Mobay closed.
In Harlem.
Yeah.
Sad. And we're back. We lost video feed for a second there, but we were talking about New York, and we found the picture of me in the hat at Sherry's. You can flip that around so you don't have to post it.
That was taken probably about 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
After a long day of travel. The hat was amazing.
It's still amazing, clearly, because I kept it.
I do miss those times standing in the loft, but I do not miss carrying my bags up those staircases.
And okay, we're swerving. And you know what? I literally wear this when I walk Duchess in the wintertime.
I don't blame you.
And sometimes catch the backside.
I forgot about that too.
The backside. That's not actually part of the hat. That's the blanket.
No. Yeah,
that's me sleep. I slept in the hat.
Yes, she did. 'Cause that attic was cold.
Cold.
Yeah, because it's not a part of the house that Sherry used. She just used it for storage, so she didn't run the heat up, she didn't run the fireplace, anything like that. So the only heat that we got was what little bit came up the little tiny staircase, and that was fine because I sleep cold and I love it that way. Anne-Marie's not so much, so she bundled up with about 14 blankets and this Eskimo hat, and
I love
this Elmer Fudd thing that she's got going here.
She's
nice kitty.
I'm a lioness. That's the bomb, though. I literally, and sometimes I'll have my ball cap on underneath it and put this over it. because I am wearing in public. I don't care because this sucker's warm, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take it off now. You got the gist. Okay, I'll be right back. We were gonna end this like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know we were.
I'm gonna edit it though.
Okay.
I think.
Whatever.
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 It's fine. Spread love. Love will spread. Sometimes like a venereal disease.
We won't mention any names. See? Okay, so you asked me the other day. Oh, it's at Columbus. It's not Amsterdam. I was wrong. Amsterdam is the one that's at the end of Carly's block. Columbus is one block further west.
The picture that I posted the other day on Instagram of me having a moment with my cupcake. I was having a moment with my cupcake, and we were at the Magnolia Bakery. I couldn't remember which one. So,
69th and Columbus.
69th and Columbus is where we were.
Yep.
You want to flip that around so they can
sure
see
can.
the bakery? That's our bakery.
Is it still there? Yeah, as far as I know. I mean, I haven't been there in 5 years, but as far as I know, it's still there. If anybody's in New York, tell us if the Magnolia at 69th and Columbus is still around, because that's our bakery.
Sure enough, shorty.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, there is my cupcake, and I always get milk. The only time that I drink milk at all when I travel is when I go to Magnolia. I get a glass of milk and a cupcake. And my dumbass used a flash. Hey,
Hey-oh.
thank you, Ed McMahon.
You're welcome. We need to go back to New York.
Oh, you're telling
I'm
me.
gonna take my June, I think, of next year. I gotta get a different job though.
Tell me all.
I'll figure it out. We clean up pretty good there.
Yeah, we do. We're looking at pictures from our New York trips.
Flip that around.
This was the one for the money premiere.
Okay, look closely at those earrings that I'm wearing. Do I have a better shot of those earrings? Are they on in the previous picture?
I don't know.
Can you click that?
Sure, I can do everything.
You can do all the things.
You hold the phone.
I hold the phone.
You hold the phone.
I don't even know if they can see this.
Yeah, they can see it. I can see it in the reflection.
Okay.
Okay. So, yes.
Yes. Okay, so look at.
Hey, hang on, let me.
Oh, she's gonna
Let me zoom in. Hi, Sherry's boobs.
Those earrings are like. They were so freaking heavy, but they were gorgeous.
And they were glued on.
Well, not onto me.
They weren't? Mine were.
Did he glue them on?
Yes, because they were so heavy. They made your earlobes go like
He did.
Yeah.
Because they're clips.
Yeah.
But Todd, the designer, he had been looking for somebody. He'd been looking for a female to wear these earrings that he hadn't been able to find somebody to wear them, and so he threw them on me, and it worked. I'm not into big jewelry like that.
You look dang fine.
Yeah, we cleaned up pretty good. I'm tilting this camera. They probably can't see that. They're probably looking at Sherry's boobs again.
Probably.
But that was the one for the money premiere that we were at.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Can you flip?
Look what I found.
What? Do I want to know?
Hi kids, we're packing up our. I don't want to go. Shit.
I will have to post this. Let's not bore them with the details, but this was this was a killer video that we did in New York.
I gotta watch it. We're gonna have to pause that. Don't lose that.
Okay, what was that?
I'm gonna flip around. We're gonna have to post that.
Yeah,
I'm so happy that you found that.
Yeah.
I can't handle the camera. I got issues. I'm so stoked. Oh, we had some great videos. We were just talking about that last night.
That was when we stayed in the upstairs apartment, as opposed to Sherry's little attic nook.
Yep, we were up above the.
Yeah, we were on the second
brownstone.
floor.
And those were the BlackBerry days.
Oh, God.
That's my BlackBerry.
When it was going to take 712 hours to upload.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't do long videos back then, because it was going to take a year and a half to upload.
3 days to upload.
Yeah, it was insane. We have airport video that we never posted because
So happy that you found it.
because it was going to take 1,200 years.
I was gonna have you flip back to the picture of. Oh yeah, hold the phone. Well, no, I'm literally.
You hold the
I'm
phone.
gonna hold the phone. I meant as in. You know what I mean? Okay. Click on the picture of us and Carrie Fisher.
Let me find it. There it is.
Okay. I am mostly. See. Okay. Thank you. You steer me. I'm just holding. Are my fingers in the way?
I don't think so.
Okay. I am Amazonian on a good day. I tower over most of my friends, but this lady, first of all, is Carrie freaking Fisher. I could literally pick her up with one arm and fling her over my shoulder. I was like, I could literally throw Princess Leia across the room right now.
Welcome to the dark side.
I wouldn't, but that was a cool moment. And I don't get starstruck very often. I don't know that I've ever really gotten starstruck.
I've seen you starstruck once.
Donnie.
No.
Wasn't Donnie. Oh, this is where I'm going. I said this is where it's leading up to that. I don't get starstruck with Donnie. That was
I'm scrolling.
No, you're fine. It's right there. And I've posted it before, but the one and only time that I've ever gotten starstruck was when we were in there. You just found it.
I did?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. When we met the incomparable Debbie Reynolds. Yeah.
I was starstruck too. Like usually I have no problem joking and, making the situation comfortable, but I was totally starstruck with this girl. Holy crap.
Yeah, this was at the after party after the movie premiere. And I was crying. Mm-hmm. I will cry right now thinking about it.
That was so cool.
I don't have any words. Like, that was a surreal moment. Oh,
there's the other one.
There's the moment when I'm telling her how much of an inspiration and how I idolized her as a little girl. Like, that. Come on now. Good morning. Good morning. Like, we talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. Yeah, I cried. Wept like a baby. A little bambino.
No.
Anyway, that was good times.
Yeah, it was. That was fun. That was a fun thing to do.
That was a fun thing to do.
We do not regularly walk red carpets.
No.
But that was cool beans.
But we know how.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, that's not something that we.
No.
I
I also got starstruck with that one.
Oh yes.
Gloria Steinem.
We'll flip that around. Mel got to meet Gloria Steinem.
That was cool as hell. That was very
That's
cool.
at the View, right?
Yes, it is. That's in the green room with the View.
And
Very
we're not sharing these to name drop.
No.
Because that's not us. We're just very grateful for the experience, and sometimes just can't believe that actually happened. Like,
Yeah.
That's not our world.
No. First of all, I don't even walk. I've never been in the Plaza Hotel until that moment. I've been shit on outside the Plaza Hotel by a bird. That was a moment, but I had never even walked into the Plaza Hotel, much less.
Not where I thought it was going. I got it. You paused right before you said buy a bird. I was like, by who? Got shit on by who? Yeah, I swore again. Get over it. It'll be. That picture's never been posted.
I was looking for this picture.
Okay, kids.
That was after, like, you had paper routes and all kinds of shit going on, didn't you? Or no? No, you were done with paper routes by then.
I was.
Yeah, you were working at Herky's.
Wasn't this in 2011?
No, this was 2012.
Oh, then yes, I was
Yeah.
done. I was done.
So,
I was done.
yeah, that was after like no sleep for a couple of days.
That's the
and-
green room. That's not the green room.
No,
at the
it's-
View.
I can't remember what the hell it's called.
It's based on those curtains. It has something to do with those curtains over there.
It's hideous.
I don't know if they still have them there.
Peacock room? Is that what that is?
The peacock room?
I don't know. Sherry, tell us. You know, because we know that you have plenty of time to sit around and watch our ridiculous videos.
Yeah.
Sherry would tell us.
That's the jewelry box where the earrings were in.
My shoes. I miss those shoes.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Everybody's like, really?
really?
What are you talking about?
All right. Well, we're gonna end this. Hey, I clean up pretty good.
I'd say we all do.
You look smoke it. Those shoes.
God, I wanted to bring... These are shoes that I don't understand how they work. Okay. They have no heel. It's just the shoe and the platform and nothing holding up the backside of my behind. But they were spiked and they were sassy and fun, and unfortunately they didn't fit me well. Because Sherry has these tiny little narrow feet, and I don't have such tiny little narrow feet. But we do wear the same shoe size. So, yeah, those were fun shoes.
I didn't mean that in an arrogant way,
I know.
by the way. I was surprised.
What?
I said, hey, I clean up pretty good. I didn't mean to exclude you.
Oh, no, I know.
I just was like, hey.
Yeah, those shoes are crazy. They were so fucking cool, though.
They were cool.
So cool.
She doesn't understand how they work, but as dancers, we're always walking on the balls of our feet, so that... But my feet are giant. So...
They're like a half a size bigger than mine.
You wear a 9.5?
I wear a 9. I thought you wore a 9.5.
I wear a 10.
Okay, so she has giant feet. Whatever.
It's fine.
But you're able to, like, bend yours in half, little Miss Cashew Foot.
I can't. Which I'm doing right now, actually. I'm stretching them. But, so, a heel wouldn't... That doesn't affect me. Okay, now we're really going to go. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're going to bore you to death.
Mm-hmm.
Go to put to sleep.
That was my Sex in the City moment right there.
Is that Todd's?
No.
No, that
that's
was
the
the
apartment.
upstairs, above the brownstone.
Yep.
Sex in the City.
Yep.
All right. Maybe we'll do a vid by poolside. She's feeling up to it tomorrow.
I hope so.
If we get to the pool, I'd like to. I'm hoping that's gonna be quiet. All the kids are gonna be back to school. Anyway, check it in, saying hi, and that's it. Because see, here's why we're doing this. Because when she goes home, I don't know the next time I'm gonna see her again. And for any sort of length of time. Usually when I go back to Iowa, it's to see my kids, and I'm in and out.
Yeah.
Like it's wicked fast. Or if I do get to see her, that's dinner, and that's
Yeah.
it. It's not this. So if we are boring you, I'm sorry,
I'm not.
but
You don't have to watch it.
But it's really for us.
You don't have to watch it. I don't care.
And like the 2 people that might be interested in seeing what happens in our lives.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I got. So, peace out, pimp nuts. Bye.
Bye.